Why? Why? You can fix this. This is not a big, this should not be a problem. This is something that should not be a thing. Like, you should not be doing this. Hey everybody, I'm Asian Funk. Welcome back to my channel. And this is probably the fastest video I've ever put together because I am triggered. There aren't a lot of things that like get on my nerves, but this is definitely one of them. Finally ran into an eBay seller that just doesn't get it. So I was on eBay one day, just kind of browsing, and I ran into a card with a sketch on it from Alan Bellman, who is a classic Captain America artist. It was encapsulated in a little PSA case, and for those of you who don't know who PSA is, they are the CGC equivalent of cards, and it was on sale for 50% off. And so I was like, oh, that's actually a really good deal, you know? And I collect cards. I've never gotten a signature from this creator, and I've never owned a PSA sealed card before. So there were a lot of factors that kind of piqued my interest, and so then I proceeded to, you know, make sure this seller was legit. I did my usual homework. I checked eBay seller rating. He was at 99.8%, which is usually that's really great. He mostly had 5-star reviews, positive reviews, only 1 negative. This person was coming from within the United States. That's usually a good sign. If it's coming from someone in China or a country I've never heard of, that's a little. There were no red flags in terms of the legitimacy of this seller. So I was already in prime to buy this item. You know, 3 days later, I got it. So shipping was super fast. It was packed really well. And when I opened it, I was like super excited, you know, and then when I wanted to go rate him, I looked at it a little closer. Something was a little different. I didn't know what it was. So then I went and looked back at the actual thing I got in the mail. And then I went back and looked at the photo of the item listed and was like, it's not the same. So I'm going to go ahead and put a picture of the item that was listed on eBay right here. And then I'm going to put a picture of the item I received right here. Not really difficult to see what the difference is there. You know, without really looking at it closely, you could tell right off the bat that these labels are different colors. And so I was like, hold up. Everybody take a time out, let's chill, let's not do anything rash, let's do some research. Because I don't know anything about PSA, right? Like I said, I don't send my cards in to be graded. I don't own any PSA, I don't know anything about PSA. I found out that beginning in January of 2019, so this year, PSA started rolling out the red label in an effort to improve the technology so that you can't replicate it or make fake ones, right? Which is cool, that's totally fine. Prior to that, the labels were black and blue. Fine, but is this card even legit? So I looked up the number, PSA number on the card, which you can look up on the registry on the PSA website to find out if it's real, and it is. My next thought was I should message the seller and find out what the heck happened. You know, I understand accidents happen. Maybe there's a mix-up, maybe, you know, whatever. So I went ahead and messaged the seller, and this is what I said. Hello, thanks for sending the card quickly. Appreciate it. But it was not the one advertised. Your photo had the red PSA label, and the one I received has a black label. Can you tell me why? Thanks. Seems like a very, you know, non-threatening message, except, you know, I want to be like, what the heck happened, bro? And so they quickly replied, and this is what they said. We had 100 of these signed, and we used a stock photo when listing. PSA changed their labels. The card is 100% authentic and from the same signing. I then replied, thanks for your quick reply. I highly recommend you make a note of that in the item description, letting buyers know that the photo is not what you're gonna get. So basically, this was false advertising. You have a photo of an item, and then the item you receive is not what was in the photo. You know, it's like if I saw a photo of a red Tesla, paid for it, and then received a black Tesla, it's still not what I wanted. It's like if I ordered a red iPhone and received a black iPhone. So this is my PSA warning. Don't be surprised if the item you receive is not exactly the item you thought you were buying. I gave this seller 1 star for item as described. I gave 2 stars for communication because he did reply to me, but he still didn't explain why he did that. And I gave him 5 stars for shipping time and charges because he did ship it quickly and it came and it wasn't broken or anything. So yeah, this item was only $27, but imagine if you had paid $2,700 for something. If this seller had just said in their item description that the photo is the newest version and you will be receiving the last generation's label or last year's label or just something. Like if you had just told me it was going to be a different color, but it's still legitimate, I probably would not have bought it, but I would not be pissed or annoyed. I'll kick myself in the butt for being like, oh, you idiot, you didn't read the description, that's your fault, it's on me. But I read the description, I looked at the image, and it's not what I got. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on this seller. I will not be buying from him again. I will not recommend him to anybody just because I can't guarantee that anything he sells is exactly what is advertised. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal, but it is something that could be an issue for a much bigger item. So I just want to let you guys know that even if a seller is rated really well, they could still have issues. So just be careful. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys later.